Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Ouroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with... Crap! They're back! Again! What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing!
Once again, it's just so difficult to target the one guy in front of you. Stupid Tan caught on to it, and they did nothing.
There's no end to him!
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug. I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, writhe, convulse, and then die. You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony, aged to perfection like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too. Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
Okay. targeting the wrong one the entire time.
We can do this!
Time to really go for it!
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul!
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Uro berries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair, and for that I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters? I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruit things before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
You're beyond help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions. The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
Ah, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. You despise me so much. Slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Ah, what a silly quest.
Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks.
Enemies broken away! Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks.
Nothing. Enemies broken away from
Controller,
me!
please. Controller.
I got something for
Enemy's broken away from me.
That feels pretty good.
I want to surrender. I feel like doing it.
Feels just like it's good. Figure it out.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Things are building up.
Sometimes brute is the answer.
I got something for you.
Keep it going.
Impressive, child.
Gathering momentum.
No, feeling good.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming in this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Well,
let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
what?
You really are the lowest of the low.
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Ah, the length I went to, just for today.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
The people of Colony Tau have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You'll have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eyes!
Alrighty.
Time's up, Console.
No escape.
Where that came from?
I'll bring you down. Look what's still here. I got something for you.
You won't get away! Enemy's broken away from me!
Quit being an idiot.
You won't get away!
That was weak.
Enemy's broken away from
Uni? Oh no, it's not Uni. Thor, relax.
Come here! I got something for you! Help's on the way!
You want to see what we can really
You checked whether you can change Neo's appearance, or you don't want to? I did check,
My thinking muscle.
and it does not look like you can. It's grayed out right now.
You're in for it now.
At the end, there I'll be.
It ain't over yet. Come on now.
Maybe I'll just make this a 2-hour block of side quests or
Hit
something.
them where you least expect.
Alright, coming right up! Only!
Me next.
I was waiting for this! We could go all night!
I have a plan.
A little risky to do that.
This should be. I'll make it.
Only!
No resisting.
I'm with you.
That is very annoying.
Here's the finisher.
Keep hitting hard!
I want to go with you. I'll make it.
Only!
Buckafu is still resisting.
Me next.
This'll end it.
No escape.
Again.
I think she should die here. We don't have that much damage, but it should work out.
You're strong, aren't you?
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment, cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the console's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Junebug, so you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon. Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself. Why must it be so hard? It's just as the console said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be. Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end!
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Hooray. Nobody even cares about that class. That didn't even get us to rank 5. You suckafoos. Still can't believe the console played us for such fools. How could I be so blind? But at least the threat is no more. You ought to look to the future now, not wallow in regret. You're right, of course. It's no time for gloom and bitterness. Looking to the future, yes, do just that. He's a perky one, that's for sure. Probably for the best right now. So we definitely don't see any. I'm gonna test something.
I'm coming with you.
Alright, it's definitely no coincidence that that just appeared when I put that character there, so that's your hero quest.
You need my help.
Already
At your
done
service.
yours, but doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have anymore.
I am ever your ally.
Oops. For you.
Riku get job done right.
Icon filter. Now I have to test this out. Okay. That's a quick way to get question marks. Much easier way to get question marks. Okay.
Sure, I can lend you a hand.
Do I get to them? See anything for you?
At your service.
Commander Iserd. For you yet.
I go wherever you go.
For you yet.
You just leave things to me.
I'm kind of hoping that we have an Alexandria one. Alright, cool. Oh.
Me? I'll try.
Like there might be one for you as well.
That's right, it's got you covered.
This is the one. This is the class I would be most interested in, and it doesn't look like we have one for you. This is unfortunate. Okay, so we have Baldi, we have Alexandria, we have Fiona, who we can extend the levels of. And all of those are actually good classes to extend the levels of. Thing is after Juniper's, like Juniper's was not very interesting or exciting or fun to do. That one was just very blah. It was one of those side quests that makes me want to skip dialogue and stuff like that. The console is talking for so long. So, like, just saying nothing, you know? Boop.
Me? I'll try.
I'm gonna take a break from side quests in that region. And go here. What do you expect from a grandma character? I don't know. I was expecting just a little bit, something a little bit more interesting, I guess. Didn't think that would be too much to ask for. Alright, I need to find another fog. That's what I really want to do. Find more fog and do that side quest. That side quest is interesting to me. Could amount to something. Let's just look around a little bit. See if we can find some fog. Last time it didn't require me to do much to see it. Oh, the side quest right there. The controlling of this be a little obnoxious. Oh, you're level like 88 or something now. I remember you. This boat is driving itself. Where's it going? I don't know. Maybe I have to go into like a town or something. Look at this. Where are you going? Where are you going? Driven around the entire place. There are no areas with fog. Distress signal. Let's go here and see if they know anything about the fog. Oh, they're talking about not fog. Anybody here want to talk about fog? I'm really interested in learning. What do I want to do about these hero quests? Especially this one. I don't want to skip it because it's voice acting, but I don't want to listen to it either. Because it's...
Can we maybe train?
This colony. Oh. Not enough to level up.
Can't forget our progress update. Ugh, let's be off.
All right. I guess what I could do is I could start them all. That way I just have them. Although I'd like to... like to just do them all in one go. Alright, you know who would know about fog? These people would definitely know about fog. They're sailors. Held by Captain Triton himself.
Whoa, this is really good.
All we were met with was disappointment. Alright, new plan. I think if there's an important role that I need, it's going to be healers. Being able to go up to level 20. DPS, tanks, Healers are the most important. Let's do Baldi's. Baldi's is going to be kind of not great, I'm assuming. Our colony ain't half lucky. This one time we came up against a silver ring, and we trounced the mutters. Colony Iota, they were called. I think they were copper rank back then, or maybe iron. But after that, they got high-ranked Levnesses, so the timing was actually perfect for us. We totally would have lost against those. But hey, whatever, I guarantee you our esteemed commander don't remember a thing about it.
I'm coming with you. Hey, Baldy, is Yuzette not around?
Ah, you're right. I wonder where he's gone. Yuzette! What happened?
Was standing 1 minute and then flop onto ground.
What?
You're overreacting, don't you think? I'm just exhausted, that's all.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levner squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us, so now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself.
Now that stink of untruth. Yuzette working hard for Valdi. Did not want sympathy vote.
Hey!
Yuzette want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi. Tried hard not to show weakness.
Is that true?
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnesses to Colony Lambda.
To Lambda?
So you're lending out Kavesi Levnesses to Agnes?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnesses themselves can still function. I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could.
So he say. But now look at sorry state of him. Papa also been showing Yuzette ropes as little side project.
Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to. Come on. Give me a job to do.
Huh? Well, if you're asking, how about handling the Levner shipment I was talking about? Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Incidentally, what need does Commander Izzard have with Kavesi Levnesses?
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnesses to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
No point speculating when we can just check it out ourselves. Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but, don't push it too hard.
Oh, we'll be fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Off to Colony Lambda we go. Getting pretty hot. Too hot.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Commander Izzard, right? We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Ansels? But their natural habitat should be the Urian Mountains.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Izzy. You been running yourself ragged too?
Too?
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
We'll help you out too.
I appreciate the offer, but I think...
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
All right then, if it's no trouble. We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us at him.
I look forward to this, Commander Valdi.
Commander Valdi. Oh. I hate... Why is this place its own separate map? So annoying. Guess this would technically be close enough. I'm afraid of the swimming, though. Swimming speed is not great.
Oh, my Sparks. The cute.
You got for me.
Something so valuable here.
Thank you. Otters are so great. Nice little homies. Oh, they're doing the thing.
The Ansels were sighted a bit further up, right?
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well. We should take care.
Wait, is that...
Get away! Is this who's been giving Izzard so much trouble?
Demons!
Enemies broken away from me!
Strong enemies.
Come here!
And they're coming this way.
For you!
Wow, thanks.
Enemies broken away from me!
Distract me!
Come here! I got something for you! That's it! Enemies broken away from me!
Something's in the bag.
Yes! Feels just like it should! Hyper reload!
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
That looks like them all.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now... their fighting days are finally over.
Valdi, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Uni said. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts. They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here. Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
They did choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up. They're just like me. This world It lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
You look pretty pleased, Tyon. Make us a cuppa then.
I'm trying to see if the voice actor for Valdi is the same voice actor for Tora in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I checked for Ricky before, but it's not Ricky. It has to be Tora.
I see it went well. We've already received your report.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levnis.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment by themselves. It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
Ah, how indeed. The most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 Consul's fault.
Yeah, Valdi himself's got nothing but Levnis on the brain.
Hey, that's mean. Well, perhaps you're right. I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levnis designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
You're talking about Doric. He's my friend. When he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I believe I will. I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh?
Alright, the voice actor
Now I'm friends with Izzet.
for
Yuzet has so
Tora.
much to hear about this.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
Is Rasmus Hardiker. Takafu. Takafu. Oh, I'm just never going to be right, am I? Life is hard. Can't get any of the voices right. This do be a stream. This do be a stream. It's getting a little hot. I don't think my camera is going to survive for much longer, but
Something smells tasty.
I've still got some energy. Agnes Castle is liberated, huh? Does that mean we won't be fighting with the Agnian army as much anymore? But that's an improvement, right? I mean, less war. That's a good thing, no? Well, without war, our role as pilots will pretty much vanish, and there isn't really much else that I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. Le who? The her. If this is the end of this quest, I could be on board with this. But probably
I'm
not.
back!
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Sorry to butt in. Yuzette! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levnus maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yuzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem.
How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't arrange the shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
Hey, the colony relations team.
What's going on in Colony 4 exactly?
Let's go to Solon and the supply team.
Let's go. Well, I was hoping to finish this quest before the top of the hour. Doesn't look like I'm going to get that,
Something
though.
smells tasty.
These are not good tidings, especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out there to look for them.
You do this?
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
So their friends didn't return? That sounds kind of worrying.
We'd better go find them quick.
Ha!
Something smells tasty.
Gotta watch the pennies.
Okay. Hero gloves. Okay, so I guess I have to buy from every merchant. 1 point. I already turned in hero gloves though. Glam rock.
There they are.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
They were no match for us.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You saved our skins. Never seen monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house? This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
See? I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
You can do it if put your back into it.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow! All this? I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what?
Chicken bud.
Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goals for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar, with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Yuzette, shall we? Hey, the colony relations changed.
Alright, I'm committed to finishing this quest before I mark. I'm just gonna do it. Mecha friend! Mecha friend, how you feeling? Okay? No fried circuits or loose bolts? I get it. Thought so. Well, don't worry. Next time maintenance is due, I'll make sure that it's me that handles it. While I'm here and I can recall.
Gotta watch the pennies.
If you have what I need. Unicorn scarf? Need one of those.
Yuzette!
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzette.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Huh?
If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not. But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Iserd told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
Hooray! Alright, save.
Can't forget our progress update.